and welcome to my kitchen. So today I'm showing you guys how to cook and make shepherd's pie. What you're going to need for this is potatoes, beef, cheese. You're going to need flour and you're going to need ketchup. Not too much actually, so you really don't need that much. What you're going to first want to do is cut up your potatoes and get them start to boil them. As you can see, my potatoes have started to boil. Let them go, don't touch them, stir them a little bit, just let them go. You're going to cut up an onion, just one onion. Oh, I'm sorry, I use about 4 potatoes for mine so I can cover the top of it really nicely. I took an onion, I cut it up nice, I put some oil in a pan, I let it warm up, I stuck my potatoes in them, or my onions in there, and now I am just cooking my onions to get them a little translucent, to let some of that good flavor out, and just let the onions become so you can almost see through them. You guys want to check it out? That's what we got going on right here. This pan I use is absolutely awesome. I'm pretty sure I got it at Walmart for like $5. I use a spatula when I'm stirring with any pan that I use because I don't want to get the stuff off the bottom of the pan because nobody wants to eat pan. So my onions have been cooking for about maybe 2-3 minutes. I mean, nothing too crazy right now. I got my beef out. I got my cheese. Where'd the ketchup go, actually? Well, I need to find that.
Mom, I was trying to get the ketchup from you.
But I am getting ready to put the beef in now.
Mom, the ketchup's right here. How many ketchup right here?
Okay, thank you. Julius had the ketchup. Okay. While all this is happening, just take a breath. You're going to need to preheat the oven. So 3 things should be going on right now. You should be cooking your onions, the potatoes should be boiling, and your oven should be preheating. The reason the oven is preheating is because after all you've done your cooking, you're going to just pop the pan into the oven with the stuff on it, let it cook for about maybe 15 minutes, let the top of the potatoes get golden brown, because who doesn't like golden brown? And then you take it out and enjoy a delicious meal. You can spread it wide with your family. You'll be able to invite lots of people over for this. I'm not sure if I would call it shepherd's pie because I think that's made with lamb, but we'll call it whatever we want because it doesn't really matter. But we're cooking it with beef. So I take about a pound of beef. After I have cooked up the onions a little bit, we're just going to pop the beef in there. Like so. And then you're just going to start unchunking it. And then just simply cook the beef through. So while that's happening, we can stop. So, now that I have the chance to talk, I don't really know what I should talk about, really. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. First of all, I'm 22 years old, and my birthday is about to be in like a month and a half. Shout out to myself. I don't really know what to say about myself. I love the color red. I love country music. I love to eat. Oh my gosh, I love to eat. Like if you were to take me to a buffet, I literally would eat the whole buffet because it's so delicious. I'll eat like 6 plates full and just not even care or be embarrassed because it's so good. If you don't love food, then there's something wrong with you. I'm just seasoning up the beef now. And once the beef is cooked, you're going to want to give it a little bit of taste to see if you're going to want to add some more seasonings. The seasoning I've used is adobo. Yes, son? What am I looking at?
Who did download this?
I have no clue. It's a new game, buddy. That's my son Julius. He loves to play video games. He really, really, really loves zombies.
Yeah, zombies are my favorite.
Zombies are his favorite, as you can hear him yelling in the background. So everything's cooking up nice. Yeah, I just totally stirred the potatoes with a knife. Probably don't do that. It's a little bit. Just don't do it. But yeah, we're having fun cooking. Ow! So today when I was doing the dishes, I was washing a knife and I cut my finger. And I'm the type of person where even if it's like a paper cut, automatically I'm thinking my finger's on the ground, it fell off, there's blood gushing everywhere. No, the blood literally lasted for like a millisecond. Like, I had to control myself so I didn't pass out. But I'm good. I'm good. I didn't pass out. And I finished washing the dishes. But I put a Band-Aid on because that would be pretty gross if I didn't. Even though they're my own dishes. But still. Does anybody have that one person in their life where you love them, but they come to your house and you have to give them their own separate cup because you're not sure where their mouth has been? Yeah. Hey, y'all. Did you want to get in the video? Okay. Well, it should taste really good. Too bad you guys couldn't smell it. It smells so good. So what's happening now is just cooking up the beef. Just letting the potatoes cook. Everyone's happy. Everyone's good. I love the world. Halloween is coming up. I'm so excited. Guess what I'm going to be? Well, you're probably not going to guess. Nope, not a witch. Good guess, buddy. I'm going to be like a half dead, half sexy Minnie Mouse. It's going to be so hot. This is going to be so good. Hello.
Oh.
I do. We're cooking shepherd's pie. Tell them how delicious it's going to be.
It's going to be really good.
It's going to be so good.
Really, really good.
It's going to be so good. I'm cooking so hard right now. Because I do everything hard. Ooh, you like the way I cook that? Let me stir it. Oh, you like that?
I sure do.
You're such a food whore. I love it. He likes me whenever I have food or, yeah, just food. He just likes when I have food. Alright, I'm going to taste it. Needs more seasoning. And when you season, even though you're going to mix it, still spread it out anyways. And don't get too crazy because you have to remember all this stuff in the bottom, it's going to soak in, so you don't want it to be too salty. And people can always add salt. Somebody who really loves salt would totally be my mom, my sister, and myself. We love salt and eat it on everything. And now you want to make sure the beef is all the way cooked through. Because, I don't know about you, but I eat nothing with pink on it. Nothing. Not one thing. Like if I went to your restaurant and you sent me out a burger and I took a bite of it and there's pink in it, sent right back. Except, don't you hate that when you're at a restaurant and then that there's like hair on your food or something totally gross, and then you don't want it anymore, and they're like, oh, do you want something else? And it's like, yeah, I totally want something else. Take it back so you can put more gross things in my food. So usually I'm just like, no, I don't want anything, and then I just don't eat, and then Mike just keeps eating because he's rude, but that's fine. Like, I don't want hair in my food. No, I don't want you to make me anymore. What, are you going to put something else in it? Like, no, I'm fine. But that's just me personally, but I really don't like gross things like, oh, The worst thing is when you're out to eat and a waitress has your food in her hand, literally in her hand, and she's walking to your table, and then she stops to talk to somebody else. Now she's talking to somebody over your food. All that spit, all her nose hairs, all her flakes of skin, all her dandruff is just falling into your food as she's talking to this person. Literally hate that. Hashtag hate it. Team hate. But I love you guys. Now, we're just about, oh my gosh, excuse me, that one just sort of popped out. That was so rude. Now, we are just about done with cooking the beef. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to drain the beef. We're going to stick 2 tablespoons of ketchup in there, 1 tablespoon of flour. We're going to mix that all together, let it cook through for a little bit to get that raw flour taste out. We're going to pop it in a pan. Yay! And then we are going to, after we mash the potatoes and butter them and milk them so we make them creamy and smooth, just the way you like that, we're going to stick it in the pan. And then we're going to pop it in the oven. So here we go. Right now we're doing the potatoes. Ah! So hot. Ooh, those potatoes are good already. They already look half nasty. And then you're going to add just literally a dab of milk. You don't want to add too much because it's going to cream itself, I promise you. Oh, where are you? You're over here. Don't want you over there. You got to come over here. There you are. Okay. Now we're going to shut up before I break your eyeball. Now we're going to, we're going to add the butter. Okay, get away. Now. Don't touch me. My God! Stop it. You had your chance to be in the video. As all of us recall, he said no. And you're gonna mash those potatoes like your life depends on it. And just mash them and mash them and mash them. That was beef jerky that Mike's friend sells at work. Not bad. Not bad for a weirdo trucker. Okay, now, after the potatoes are mashed fully through, and they're so creamy and smooth. Do I have butter? Alright, I gotta sit you down because I gotta go drain the beef. Drain the beef! Oh, we draining the beef! Up and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, sometimes I go off in tangents, but please ignore me. Alright, watch out, Alan. Okay, and we're done. We just drained the beef. Mike, shut up. Don't tell them that we didn't drain the beef.
You drained it?
We drained it. Good. Okay, now I'm looking for something I already should have had out. There we go. Okay. Now you're going to put 2 tablespoons of ketchup. should have did the flour first. It was such... We'll just pour the flour. Wow. What the flour does is it binds the ketchup and it makes it nice and thick like the sauce. But you really want to stir it all in there. Don't just stir it 3 times and think, oh, everything's stirred together. You really gotta, you know, get in there and make sure it all... There we go. That's how Mama likes it. And I give you a little taster poodle. Yes, taster poodle. I said it. Go over. And then just add a little bit more as you see. Because I had a little bit more beef, so I'm going to add a little bit more ketchup and flour. So I had about 1.5 pounds of beef. So what we'll say for this recipe is, we'll say 4 tablespoons of ketchup to 2 tablespoons of flour. And then just mix her in. And I will show you guys momentarily what I mean when I say it's we're not done yet. We need to add a 1/2 cup of water. Oh, cha! She's looking yee. Okay, now comes the super awesome, super fun part. So here's what's happened. You see? Yes, of course you see. That's what yours is supposed to look like. See how it's thick and it looks like it's, you know, almost sticking together? And now you can pretty much add any vegetables you want. I mean, they would really be delicious, but my family doesn't eat vegetables, which I know doesn't sound very good. But they don't, so there's no point in cooking it. Okay. Alright, now comes the super fun part. Turn all your oven stoves off. You're going to take your beautiful, lovely, sexy pan. Yes, pans can be sexy. Get over it. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to begin with your beef and whatever else you put in here. Onions, peppers. I mean, pretty much anything would be delicious in here. Then you're going to take it and you're going to stick it in your pan. Just the way it is. Oh my goodness, it smells delicious. And spread it out. Get it nice and even. Even for the people. Okay. Awesome. Now, I'm going to take the potatoes. I'm going to stir to get them back alive, because remember you set them down. Oh! I almost forgot. So please ignore that last thing I just said. So what you're going to do is you're going to take after you put the beef on, you're going to take some cheese and begin layering it. This is going to be so cheesy. So delicious. You're not going to have any idea what's going on. Probably pass out dead once you eat this, that's your warning because it's so good. Let me just
instant wood every time.
instant wood. You hear that? Instant wood. No Viagra needed for this meal. Okay, this is gonna be so good. Okay. Just got a little pat down. It's gonna be so good. Okay, now you're going to take your potatoes. Plop them on. These potatoes look amazing. Then just start spreading out the potatoes. Yes, baby.
When is dinner gonna be ready?
Just in a few minutes. Now don't back up, hot, hot, hot.
Yeah, don't touch it. Come on, out of here,
Now
please.
don't pull the
Take your nubby.
potatoes.
Take your nubby.
I just sort of push them over because if you pull them,
Nubby.
you're going to take everything with you in the bottom and the beef and everything. So after you get it all pulled over to the side, then begin to spatula it. So let's begin. Or let's start again. You're going to pull the potatoes to the side and then spatula it. If you just plop the potatoes on and start spatulaing it, I promise you, your cheese is going to go everywhere and it's not going to look good. So do as I say. You're going to move them over and then spread it out nice and neat and beautifully. And get it to the edge, but don't get it to that edge because you don't want that. Okay. Oh my goodness. This looks amazing. And that's what it's supposed to look like. And if you want, you can give yourself little peeks or try to make it look nice. But realistically, no one cares because when it comes out, it's going to be in 1 second.
When it comes down to this spot, J-Ron's a beast.
Oh, you're so sweet. So now what's going to happen, you have your oven preheated at 350. You're going to pop it in there. Watch it for 15 minutes. Not literally stand there for 15 minutes with your eyeballs glued to it. But you're going to want to come back after 7 minutes. And then after 15 minutes. I'm not kidding. Just watch it because you want it to be brown, not burnt. And that's it. When it comes out, I promise you it's going to look awesome and amazing. Check out my next video to see how it comes out. Love you. Thank you for watching. You're all amazing.